Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and I'm bringing you another episode of Mail Monday. I think everybody knows what Mail Monday is by now. I take your messages and we make a video. Let's get right to it. My name is Nick. I'm starting a company called The 72nd. We do a lot of YouTube videos and just started about last week. I always watch Painkiller already, and I told you before my girlfriend Cody Gamble would be interested in doing your show. I'm not trolling you or anything, because doing your show would help out my YouTube channel, but it would also get her more fame to get more work. Would you be interested in having her on? So, for those of you that don't know, Cody Gamble is a big-time porn star. And yes, absolutely, we would love to have her as a guest on Painkiller already. Look for her in an upcoming week. I think it's going to be fun. Hey Woody, I've been watching your Mail Monday series, and I'm wondering if you could help. It's my 11-year senior prom in a few weeks, and it's not really my thing. I haven't figured out who, if anyone, I want to go with, but my friends and I have a big house party afterwards, and I think it would be awkward if I went without going to the prom. Advice? So my first thing is, you need some periods, man. That's hard to read. I've got extras. There you go. It's not a problem. If you need more, just let me know. After that, yeah, I do think it's going to be a little awkward if you go to the prom after parties without going to the prom. I think all night long they're going to be asking, where were you? Where were you? I didn't see you. Where were you? And if you're not dressed in, post-prom gear, I don't know. Actually, I think people do change out of the prom stuff for the party. Maybe that's not it. But I'd consider, again, going to the prom. I think you might have fun. I think... just give it a chance and lower expectations. I remember in my year, and not everyone does this, but there were a bunch of popular guys, a bunch of guys who could really get, girls if they wanted to, who decided they'd just rather go solo. And people go solo to the prom if that's your thing. You can get a girl if that's your thing. There are lots of girls just hoping and wishing that they could find a date to the prom, and it's a good time to meet someone new. You can go as friends, you can go as friends, maybe it turns into something better. I don't know, but look, not your thing, give it a shot. I encourage you to put yourself out there, to take a risk, and see what you can come out, and see what can come out of it. The prom's a good opportunity to find guys or find girls who really want to find guys. At WoodysGamertag, this comes via Twitter. I love your videos with a giant smile and a tongue sticking out. Maybe, I don't know. I want to be on Mail Monday, laughing my ass off. Let's take a look. I miss your sweet kisses. Yeah, it's a glamorous life being a YouTube commentator. It's a lot like Movie Star, to be quite frank. You get all kinds of people who take an interest in you, and more than I would have ever expected. I deal with it. It's hard. The paparazzi, the fans. I manage somehow. Welcome to Mail Monday. Please help. I have a friend who I've known since kindergarten. It turns out he is gay, and he's trying to get me to be gay with him. For example, in our third period class, we sit next to each other, and he's always touching the outside of my leg near my junk, and I've always just moved to the outer edge of my seat. I want to deal with this problem, but I still want to be friends and not hurt his feelings. I've told him I'm not interested in being gay, but he just won't stop. Please help, Woody. Sincerely, an urgent subscriber. Wow. So you have a friend, and he's discovering his own sexuality and that he's gay. And the challenge is, though, that he keeps hitting on you and you're not interested. And I'm getting the vibe here that you're kind of uncomfortable with the gay thing, too. Which, a lot of people are. I understand that. The first thing that comes to my mind is just, tell him you're not down. Tell him you're not interested in being gay. But I see that you did that. And I wonder what to do next. That coupled with the I don't want to hurt his feelings things, it implies to me that maybe you haven't, told him forcefully enough. I just got owned. Maybe you haven't said it in a way that makes him really understand, like, look, this is not acceptable behavior. No means no, and that's the end of that. And that's really the best advice I have, to do that more serious, look in your eye thing and say, hey, look, it makes me uncomfortable when you do this. I still want to be friends, but, this is really awkward for me. please stop, or just stop without the please, and lay down the law. And I think that'll work. I think, you know, if he values your friendship, then he's going to understand that, you know, certain behavior's off limits, and that's the end of that. But good luck with it. Write back again and let us know how this works out. All right, this email gets awesome of the week. I might be in a Dan situation, but not completely. He's referring to Dan, my friend and guest we had on Painkiller already. I've been going out with a girl I really like, and I have to put up with the crap her ex gives her. Now here's the freaking retarded part. He has pictures of her, videos of her, sending it to friends' phones, even threatening to send it to her mother. But this guy isn't just a part-time asshole. Oh no, this guy is a major third-degree, I've got to stick up my ass uneducated runt. Yes, I do realize it's my girlfriend's fault, but she regrets all of it, and I totally trust her. Plus, she wants revenge too. It's kind of like Dan's situation, but I totally want revenge. I want this guy's head, metaphorically speaking, of course. He's in Georgia, and I have his address, but no means to actually go over there, which is a cockblock in itself. So I guess what I'm trying to ask here is, how do I make this son of a bitch pay? Preferably within legal boundaries. Or not. You decide. Thank you if you had the patience and decency to read this. Alright. So this is one that I want your help in. This is one I'd like to see some comments from the subscribers on this video, and let me know what you think we can do. The basic story is this guy's ex-girlfriend has an ex-boyfriend, and you know, he's sending videos. I'm going to guess the videos are in pictures and such are in some sort of embarrassing nature. And because he lives in Georgia, and this guy, he doesn't say where he lives, but he can't get to Georgia, so I guess not there. He doesn't have anything he can do. Is there something we can do? Do we just leave this alone, or do we let this guy, keep sending messages and pictures and such to her friends and embarrassing her? This guy's a first-degree jerk, and he's using distance here to keep himself safe. He has his address. I don't know. This is we need to be careful about this, right? This is real life here. But what's our next move here? What can we do? Leave a comment. Let me know what your idea is, and how we get victory out of this thing. Because this guy's a jerk, and he needs to realize that it's time to move on. All right, one last message. Woody, I'm in some serious shit. Hey Woody, I'm sorry in advance for sending you this long message. I need your help. I've been a long-time subscriber, and a few months ago I got into really deep shit. I'll start at the beginning. There was this girl I've had a crush on for years. She's shorter than me, but adorable in every way, I'm sure he means. We've been together for many years, and we have sex regularly. I trust her unconditionally, but one day she sits me down and says we need to talk. She has a sad look on her face. She tells me she was raped a few weeks back, and that she went on to get an STD test and found out that she was HIV positive. We've had sex for some time since then, and she said she was only telling me now because she was scared of telling me. I suddenly built up this uncontrollable rage. I punched her in the face as hard as I can, causing her to fall down. Still pissed off, I couldn't even see straight. I kept punching her as hard as I can. It gets to a point where her face is a pool of blood. Blood splashes on my shirt when I punch. I keep punching. I leave her there for her parents to find her when they come home. Fast forward a few weeks. She is in face bandages, stitches everywhere. She told her parents a robber came in and did this because she didn't want me in jail because she feels bad. After hearing this, I suddenly feel terrible inside, and 3 weeks later I decide to apologize to her. I asked her sister where she was. Her sister told me that she fell into a coma. I ran into the hospital to say I'm sorry before it's too late. I get in her room, open the door, get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. And that was Mail Monday. I hope you enjoyed.